We're going to prepare the zip of the Leicester Lane bag. We need a zip that's 10 inches long. This one's longer, so I'm going to trim it down here. And it's this end where we're going to be preparing the fold backs in readiness for the Butler method. We've got our 4 stands ready and we've turned over to the wrong side by 1 centimetre, just on one of the ends. Yours will be interfaced, but mine are not for the purpose of a demonstration. This end is now trimmed down to its 10 inches, and it's this end that you would be adding the little capped end just to close it off and keep everything neat and tidy. For the purpose of the demonstration, I'm just going to pop a clip onto the end. So this is the end of the zip with a pull on it, and on each side we're going to fold back and then hold into place. So that's me just pinching it back, and then I'm going to sew it just a couple of stitches just to keep it held. So that's just been sewn back on both sides just to hold it, and it'll prevent this zip from flying off the end now. So this end will have its cap on it, this end where the pull is, Butler method. So now we're just going to work with one side of the zip tape, one side, and 2 of the zip stands. We've got one zip stand here with the nice side facing us, and this turned over edge here just on my left hand side. I'm going to take my zip and I'm going to take this piece here, so we're folded here, and I'm going to lay the edge against the edge whilst making sure that this has a 1 centimetre gap just here. So this is now what it looks like. Raw edge, 1 centimetre gap, edge to edge along here, folded under here. You can base stitch that in place if you wish to, from here to the end. Don't worry about sewing over the ends, otherwise go directly to the next step. Next you'll lay your second piece straight on top so that the right side, the nice side of the fabric, is against the right side of the other piece of the fabric. It's all lined up at this edge, straight across here, and the raw edge is just here. We're then going to sew the zip tape into place. So this side of the coils, reverse stitch here all the way along to approximately 1 centimetre here, needle down and pivot, and you're going to sew straight down here. So that's been sewn into place, and then you're going to cut diagonally across this corner, close to but not through that stitch mark there, and then we're going to turn those pieces around so that they're right side facing out. When it's been pressed over, which mine isn't, you'll then go around and you'll just top stitch up here, along the edge here, and down here onto the side, and then it's a case of repeating. So I've just turned it around, and this is our spare piece. We've got 2 of these left. Our 1 centimetre is faced downwards towards the table, and I'm going to lift this up, lay it in place again with this end 1 centimetre from the end, like so. And I'll get the second piece and I'll lay it on top and line up this edge just here as before, and then I will sew all the way along here and down here at 1 centimetre seam allowance. It's not the tidiest version in the world. So again, apologies, it's not the neatest and it is dark stitches, but it just really gets obviously the point across to you. What we're then going to do is, just so you can maybe imagine it a little bit more, is turn it upside down, which I don't tell you to do in the booklet. But then all you're going to do is you're going to take this piece here and you're going to drag it down here and clip that centrally to that edge. And then again, get your final facing, pop it down, right side to right side. And so, and there we go, all done. So this, given it's going to be longer in the body, it becomes your lining for your bag, and it will just drop down, quite hard to show you just now, but that will drop down inside the outside of your bag and create that beautiful recessed zip with the Butler method. Butler method meaning that you can open that bag lovely and wide when you want to use it. I hope that tutorial was useful for you. Sorry I didn't finish off all of the stitching, but it was a case of me wanting to get a tutorial quickly put together just to help anybody that wanted some extra help with that little area of the instructions. But if it was useful, do consider giving me a like and subscribe, won't you? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you then. Bye bye.